It's time to find out whether all this worked. Right, morning everyone. You're going to have to put up with some bad sound because the microphones are flat. They're charging up, so probably be better later on. Right, Roy's back on his wheels, so I took him off the jacks, off the stands this morning, and pushed him out here. I haven't started it yet. Left myself a little note, but there's no trans fluid in it. I filled it up with trans fluid. So we're good to start and see if we've got any gears. Off camera, because you can't really film this stuff, where I had welded this corner of the sill, I've painted everything below that trim right the way along, so that actually the bottom of the door was rusted as well. So I've just given it a quick spray under there. It's not the world's best finish because I didn't sand the primer or anything. I did it wet on wet. The colour match is awful because this existing paint has faded. But eventually the whole car's going to need a respray, so we're just in a make it not look terrible and not rust. Of course, we've got no interior at the moment, so we've got to put the interior back in, which means giving it a good clean and also putting some soundproofing and stuff like that back in it. And the garage looks like a pigsty. In fact, that's an insult to pigs. It's awful and needs a good clean up. So everything needs a good clean. Everything's got a coat of sanding dust all over it. Everything is horrible. So can't really put it off any longer. I think what we have to do is start it up and see if we've got any gears. We are forwards and backwards. That's a start. Let's get a clean up done and get some carpets and stuff back in it. And then we can... Oh my God, look at that pot, look at that. There is a massive leak. It is absolutely pissing out. Where the hell is that leaking from? Shit. Absolutely chucking it out. Cut. There is a loose transmission cooler line where the pipes, the metal pipes, go onto the gearbox. When I put the gearbox together, dickhead here forgot to do up one of the union bolts. It's a bit difficult to get to at the moment, so what I'm going to do is just push the car back into the garage, so I'm on a nice flat floor, jack the front up, and then I'm just going to let the back of the gearbox down on its back mounting, and that should give me enough room just to go and nip it up. Both transmission cooler lines were loose. I must have put them on there and then got sidetracked and forgot to nip them up. They weren't even like, they weren't even just a bit loose. They were finger unscrewable loose. Anyway, it's not leaking now, or it's got no fluid in it, one or the other. Okay, so this is sound deadening material, because some of the old stuff is in really bad shape. So what we'll do is we'll put the old stuff back where it's serviceable, but put a layer of this underneath it to improve matters. This stuff is sticky back, but I'm not sticking it down unless I really want to. So this is simply just to give it a little bit of extra. Okay, that's going to cut round the accelerator. Now, cut it round the steering column. I'm just basically using it like underlay. Just coat any bare metal I see while I'm at it. Right, so these little jobbies have got a spring tensioner on them. So you put some tension on the spring, and the theory is that they then step back out the way. So just clean those threads out, pull the gunk out of them. Okay, it's time to find out whether all this worked. Have we got a nice feeling gearbox? Well, we're going backwards, that's a start. Oh, come on Roy, don't stall, that's just embarrassing. I tell you what, welding up that little tiny hole in the exhaust and half made a difference. It was about 1 millimetre big, right by the top of one of the pipes. Literally, you couldn't put a pin in it. So genuinely, I haven't tried it, I haven't faked it. You've seen everything. I really don't know. We know we go forward, we know we go backwards, but we don't know whether we change or change at the right points, or whether it sounds awful, or whether it's going to explode. It's going into gear without a thunk, which is a... Let's see if we can put ourselves in front of as many people as possible to break down. It's quiet, it's wafty, feels good. Ooh, that's lovely. That's feeling like a Royale now. Smooth pull away. Change at the right time, that changed at 2,500 revs. It's feeling good. Feeling very good. We've got very nice smooth pull away. It's almost like somebody's refurbished the gearbox. Well, I'm about to call this a win. I think this has worked. This is shifting like butter. Yeah. I'm giving it a lot of different sort of scenarios. I'm giving it a bit of town, I'm giving it some hills, a bit of speed, and it's shifting beautifully. It's doing what it should do, it's wafting. Yeah, we shifted right into third there without noticing. I think that diff has got a slightly lower ratio on it. It's doing the business lovely though. I think we've just got to change that speedo drive gear because it's now reading wrong. So the clock is reading 2 miles an hour slow. Well, with that, I'm going to sign off. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you in the next one. And now I'm going to go back and spend an hour cleaning out the garage. So no one needs to see that, not even me.